Alright, what's up guys? Little week 3 OMFL action. Super late at night after the Super Bowl, so probably won't be talking all that much, but the stream is up. I will have the chat on, so if anybody hops in and wants to chat with us, I'll be around. Yeah, me and Tanner are going to go at it. We've had some really great games in the past. I need to bounce back, so we'll see how this goes. Trying to fire everything up here. Got that out. Second screen. Done. Try and get all this done before we start playing here.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Some serious pride on the line in this contest as these two divisional rivals take the field together for the first time this season. Almost a playoff atmosphere surrounding the game between these two bitter opponents. It's the Saints going up against the Buccaneers.
Well, we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. He's at the 40.
That's a bad angle. I got lucky.
20, 10,
I will take it.
New
I need luck from time to time.
Jarek McKinnon, his second touchdown on the season, and the Saints have taken the early lead.
God,
You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described.
I don't know how you didn't block that.
Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up the touchdown on the opening drive.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, come on. What am I doing? I'm trying to do too many things at once. Play ball. Depth chart. Information. Trying to answer PMs and
Here we go. 3-19. The first carry now for Rob Kelly. And
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Okay, now I gotta focus here.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Played.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Let's do this. You know what? Let me do this.
Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8.
Oh, it's not what I wanted. Make a play. Good pass.
Get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was
worth me playing some man.
After the touchdown on the other side, how will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So
pick that off. Come on.
They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's
Jones missed that play.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I don't believe for a second.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll try and run for it with Kelly.
Good play, Rankins. That's why I brought you back, baby. Good play.
On every snap, a defense is trying to establish who they are.
I needed that.
But on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this
That's
one
a boot.
away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate
you have the
that
chat
first
open.
drive, the one
I
that
know
got
that
them
it
that
was a
7-0
little chatty
lead.
last
Of course
time.
they would. Look, they're on the road.
But then
So
again,
getting the
it was
7-0 lead
in the
was
middle of the
huge for
day
them,
last
right?
time,
Imagine
midnight.
getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They run once more with McKinnon.
Oh, now he was double blocked, and he broke off with 2 blocks. Come on.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Whatever.
Every year I go to the combine,
That kind of thing drives me insane.
Linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right.
But he's an
through.
ex-LSU player, so I can't be too mad.
Let's go. Green,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There you. Oh my God!
One, but incomplete.
How do you miss
So
that
possession 1
pass?
ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
And that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked
That's
on in the opening
frustrating.
drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will
I don't
make
know
a
how
few
you missed that
adjustments
there.
themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach can...
Didn't expect to see Wildcat here.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Probably shouldn't have done this play.
On 1st and 10, Webb. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Let's go. Green 39.
A 2nd down run for Abdullah. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Nuts.
Down throw, Webb over the middle to Evans, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Let's see.
They'll come out in the pistol. To throw on 2nd down, here's Webb. And he's into the end zone.
Yeah, I should have followed him.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Adam Humphries. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the
Freaking hate
Buccaneers are
Webb.
an
He always
extra
does
point
me.
away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys.
Well,
but if
that's
they don't know the art of
unfortunate.
positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
He'll look to throw. He finds McKinnon, complete. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's see what happens here.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
They're going to look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
That's
They got him for a
unbelievable, man.
sack. Noah Spence coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter
Whatever.
now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Hurry up, here we go.
There they be. Always got some breathing room.
How's that even a
And he
thing?
takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy
Amazing.
territory down to the 40-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Green, 39.
Webb now from the gun. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Don't seem to have an answer for the slot receiver tonight.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. give. This is Kelly. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Second down, Webb. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And give him 9 yards on the second down.
Frustrating when you read a play and you try to be there and you just can't get there.
And I'm evaluating guys for the draft now.
My list of
fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position. It's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Here's Webb. Evans has it left side. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Back-to-back screens is a little tough, but good call.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Amir Abdullah, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well. Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
McKinnon, and he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Nothing.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And there should be running lanes on that play.
They play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
All right. Figure this out.
Shotgun, he'll look to throw to the sideline.
Come on, what a
catch! Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
The cornerback ran the route for the receiver.
A great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. On first down, it's Webb. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Now a handoff, running off, tackle right. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Green 39! Green 39!
Operating from the gun. Webb. And that is
God, the dude has all day to throw.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
God,
that came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach and incomplete. To the football, it's blocked. It's picked up.
Oh, I don't know how I got there, but I did.
The 20.
I'll take
10,
it.
And he'll score. Touchdown.
I got lucky, and I will take
All right,
it.
partner, let's go to cliche time. We're all back to even after that score tied the game.
I have no clue how my guy got there.
The try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
What a crazy game so far. Not even out of the second quarter.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
On, don't
Who
take
is
that.
this against? Now hold on a second.
Okay,
Why would
thank
they
you.
decline that?
I don't know why it does that.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty,
Like he's doing it again. What's he doing?
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
No, I'm going to decline it. You decline mine, even though mine was not my fault. Return in the favor.
Saying, we don't think you get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Looking to throw on second down. Webb.
Go make a play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Bucs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go now.
From the gun, Webb. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. His first punt, 45 yards.
Holy
this
cow,
looks good
what a
as
punt.
well. Pulled in at the 24. Nearly a
Great
huge
punt.
return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Right.
An NFL update
Right.
there in the second quarter in
I gotta get
Baltimore.
focused here.
And it's the
I've done
Ravens that have
nothing
moved
on
out to an
offense
early advantage. That
outside
one
of the
tight to this
first
point,
lucky
and
play.
you have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 22.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
Backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh.
He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
There's
back.
no way, man.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense
Good play.
had other plans. They were already
Whatever.
in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of
I don't even know
being
what to
a
say
little
about
bit
that.
too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Let's go.
They start the drive with Abdullah. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
Here we go now. Blue leg. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. No. Check. Patriot.
Kelly tries the right side. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third.
Let's go. Green 39.
Operating from the gun. Webb. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And he's able to get the first two as he's taken
all
down
my
at the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
It's supposed to be 3 guys in that zone, and there was nobody there.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. First down. Webb airing this one out for Evans. He's got it at the 15.
Yeah,
Very nice
that's
pickup of
magnificent.
33 yards.
My guy reads the
And now
play,
before this first down
is
play, we're gonna
ahead
get
of the
a timeout
play,
here.
is there to
As
make
they'll
the
get a
catch,
chance to
and
talk
still
it over after
gets the
picking
ball
up
caught over
first
the top
down.
of him.
Around the NFL, they're in the second in Philly.
Amazing.
And it's the Cowboys that have moved out to an early advantage. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. So after that
Game
big
is
gain, let's see what
infuriating.
else the offense has up its sleeve. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
To throw again. Webb. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19.
From the gun, Webb. And he couldn't hang on. Almost an interception there defensively. Instead, it brings up 4th.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Oh, that should be a flag. He did stick me out of bounds.
That time and a first down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Green 39! Green 39!
Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by
That ball was thrown in the back of the end zone out of bounds. He was in front of the end zone and picked it off. That's a 10-yard gap. No one can help me understand how a linebacker can pick a ball off that's 10 to 15 yards behind him. It's physically not possible.
First down, Abdullah. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Around the NFL, they're in the second in Philly. And really pouring it on now are the Cowboys. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Second half starts with a run by Abdullah. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They go with Abdullah again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Second and 5. Abdullah. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
The Bucs on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go now. Blue line it. Blue line it.
Operating from the gun. Webb. He's got Evans. 20, 10.
A 95 overall cornerback with 94 speed gets burnt by a guy that has 87 speed.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And he's got it up and through. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's brought down after a good gain. That burst good for 20 and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Now McKinnon. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defense has got me shut down. I've done nothing
Second
well
down
but throw
following
picks.
the run.
Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Past the 20. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
3 interceptions.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Oh, this is awesome. Catch a break, my friend. This
And
defense
now
is
first
just all
down
over
following
me.
that long gain.
Left, 19.
end zone now. They'll look to throw. This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Noah Spence in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Shift together here from the D-line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Three-man rush.
But this is what happens when you get
He got to me with a three-man rush.
People like to say when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of, and his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Desmond King picks it. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Running right with Kelly. He takes this
Come on, let's back off the juke move, bro. You don't have to do the juke move every time you're in the open field. You played a really great game. Let's not mess it up with the juke move every time you're in the open field.
Play action, it's Webb. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I'm so glad it's sent the number 3 pick on a safety who hasn't made a play all year.
Now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that
torn up by
incompletion,
Webb.
credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
Make a play, man.
They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Elsewhere at Arrowhead, they're in the third quarter. The Bills, they're just pouring it on in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Bucs on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Webb. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught. One-handed.
What the?
Oh, my, he pulled it in. They're able to convert on third down, and that's
So is that all we have to do? We just have to lob it up, and he's going to go make the play every freaking time?
Watching guys in warm-ups, going up and making these incredible one-handed acrobatic
All right,
catches.
I'm annoyed, so I'm
When it
turning off
happens right
this
in front of
before I
you,
say
when you're
something
defending him,
I can't
that
take
just makes
back.
your day that much longer, and you just wonder, how are we ever going to cover these guys?
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. First and goal, Kelly. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
So they're on the 5-yard line here, second down and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Webb now. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he rips that one incomplete there. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They run it with McKinnon. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. First down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A check of the scoreboard there in the 3rd and Baltimore. And it's the Ravens who are leading in that one. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So they're operating in the red zone. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
And the lead will shrink to 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They go back to Abdullah on first. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
To throw on 2nd down, here's Webb. And his throw is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Bucs on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, look at 56.
They run with it. It's Kelly. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom,
On 1st and 10, Webb. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And he'll bang that one through. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
let's go.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Set. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
The Saints on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's McKinnon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Let's go. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They try the right side with Abdullah. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. On second down, Webb. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. Third down here.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Webb now from the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it second and 12. Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
The Saints on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is third down and 12. He's back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped, but it leads to fourth down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on fourth down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. Back in it, Philly, here we go.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Five yards to go for the offense. First down and goal from that 5-yard line. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 4-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. Ball spotted at the 4. It's second and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The offense on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
3-19.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late 4th quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
And they have got the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got a little damp. Amir Abdullah. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Webb. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
So they're going to go for 2. Webb. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bucs, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.